Good morning and welcome to the December vlog. So this is starting this vlog in possibly the most Christmassy way, as I am actually currently at IKEA to pick up a Christmas tree and I'm so excited. It's currently 9:52. IKEA opens at 10 and I can pick up my tree. Today is the Friday the 28th of November. Moz and I were hoping that IKEA would get the trees yesterday so that we could do it together, as she's going to Oxford today. But nonetheless, I'm so happy that they're doing them this year, because there was a possibility that they weren't going to stock them. And the reason I get my tree from IKEA is because, I mean, it's just a way of you spending money in IKEA. You basically, the tree is £29 and you get a £20 voucher to spend at IKEA. So it's not a bad deal. There's always stuff that you need in IKEA, for me particularly frames. So yeah, I've done this almost every year for, I don't really know, since I moved back from St Andrews, and then obviously the years that I didn't live in, well, to be fair, the years that I lived in London, when I came back for Christmas, I still came and picked up a tree, even though I was only home for, 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm so excited. There's quite a lot of cars already here, but I think they are actually just here for IKEA. I don't know if everyone's here for trees, but I'll flip it round and quickly show you. Here we are. And then I'll show you once I've got it in the car, because what I need to do is open the boot, and then the tree basically comes all the way right into the front, and then it is right here. But anyway, really exciting. I might go now actually and just see what's occurring. It's so windy, but thankfully it's not raining right now. But I feel a bit under pressure because Molly's not here to tell me which one I should pick. She always helps me out because, yeah. But anyway, I'm so excited. Bye! Here's the yoga mat, but she's in. That's awesome. And then, that's so funny. So just really quickly, there was this family beside me, and they basically, I was between this one and an even bigger one, and I went for the smaller one, and they've just taken the bigger one. And I mean, it does look insane. It's like the perfect one, but I think it's just a little too big. I actually didn't really take any videos of me doing the tree because I didn't really love it. So initially I found the tree actually a bit sort of squinty, and then the base, one of the prongs for the base has come off, so there's only 3. So then that was all the tree was basically ski with. And then I'm hormonal, so I was just kind of getting frustrated, and also I was doing this without Molly, so I was kind of just like, oh, this is a bit sad, and I didn't have any Christmas music or anything on. But anyway, I'm so chuffed with the result. Trust the process. Ta-da! There she is. So chuffed. And then I think I'm going to put my projector up so I can watch movies. So anyway, how adorable is this? And all the ornaments. I'm just obsessed. So cute. That is Princess Diana. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I'm so chuffed. And yeah, I'm just going to sort out my projector, and then I'll have projection here, and I'll do it from here. Well, I'll do it from this side table, and then I'll project. Yeehaw! Today is the 30th of November, and I'm going to go out with my mum today, which will be really nice, and then we're just doing Christmassy bits, and I've got a painter coming to sort this because there was a leak and it's just not been sorted. But anyway, yeah, so I just want to quickly show you what a beautiful day it is today. The sun, blue sky, the frost, the Christmas tree. Yeah, just, oh, in my element. And this is so cute. Excuse all the mess on this table, but it actually, this table's white, but it's dirty on the white side. However, that looks boggin'. So anyway, I'm going to have to go now because the painter's going to be here any minute, and that's not a euphemism. Bye! So I am just currently, sorry about this kind of very cinematic lighting, or very terrifying. I am actually currently watching the 1970 version of Scrooge with Albert Finney, and it's one of my favourite Christmas movies. And I think probably because it's my mum's, and we used to watch it, or she used to watch it all the time, and she still does. She watches it every year. And I just have very fond memories of watching it as a child. And I was terrified by the ghosts. But it's so good. And I've also set up my projector. I feel a bit Trumpy with all this pointing. Set up my projector, which is looking great. It's not the exact location that I'd like it. I'd love to have a little shelf here so I could put it here, but at the moment it's down here. So I'll show you. It's at a slight angle. I can fit, you can basically rearrange it and change the settings so it is flush. But I actually quite like that it's a bit angled. But anyway, so I'll flip it around to show you at an angle. Also, the sound isn't the best right now just because this is an old movie. And then you've got a remote here. So yeah, I feel very Christmassy, and let me pause this. So it's Bluetooth, but the Bluetooth isn't amazing. But anyway, I also got the ceiling painted today, so that's great. I've had such a lovely day. I am going to be in St Andrews with Malls for my birthday. So I'm not really spending any time with my family, although I see them all the time. But my mum and I went out today, which was so lovely. We just went into Shawlands, and I got a coffee, as did she, but from 2 different places. She got me some Christmas baubles for my birthday, which I absolutely love. And we got my brother's girlfriend a couple of gifts. I got her a nice ceramic mug, an Italian Christmas tree decoration, some macaroons, and a poinsettia. And what else did we do? Just sort of mooched around, but it was so perfect. The weather was lovely. It was cold. I feel like all I do is talk about the weather in these vlogs, but the weather was beautiful, cold, but sunny, and yeah, it was just really lovely. And now I'm back watching this movie. Mum's currently making a roast dinner, and my brother and his girlfriend are coming over. Molly will be home back from Oxford in just over an hour. So yeah, it feels like the perfect day. And albeit it's not my birthday yet, it definitely feels very birthday vibes. And if I could bottle this feeling and this time of year, albeit it does play havoc with my skin, I would pass that to whoever I could to sort of share this feeling. But yeah, just feeling very grateful and maybe quite reflective, because it is coming up to the end of the year. It's another year, I'm another year older, wiser. But yeah, I've had a very challenging year, albeit I'm very grateful and I'm very lucky in so many aspects. I definitely, without being negative, this year's just been very hard. But I know it's the year of the horse, which is really interesting. Let me actually quickly read. Let me quickly read this. So 2026, year of the horse. After the intense shedding of the snake year. Yes, so this is the snake year, and I literally feel like I've been shedding because of my skin. So maybe that's a good thing. And the closing cycles of a 9-year, everything begins to move again. The snake stripped away what wasn't real. The 9-year brought endings, clarity, truth, and emotional release. Yes. The energy of 2026 is fast, forward-moving, and full of breakthroughs. This is a year where opportunities open suddenly, where your confidence rises and your path becomes clearer. The horse year pushes you to trust your instincts and take bold steps. No more holding back, no more overthinking, no more shrinking yourself. The seeds you planted during the chaos and cleansing of 2025 will begin to show real growth. Get ready, the horse is carrying you into a year of movement, power, and possibility. So, yeah. I do hope that that's all true, and I hope that that's all true for everyone that's watching this. But yeah, I know it's not the end of the year, but just being a year older and almost being the end of the year, I definitely know I become quite, not sentimental, just reflective. So yes, lots of learnings from this year, and I look forward to what the vlog will be like this time next year, where I'll be living, what job I'll be in, just a lot of change. Will I be engaged? Maybe. Who knows? But I'm not getting any younger. That's all I can say. Hopefully less itchy. That would be lovely. So anyway, this is really long. Bye!
But why does it smell like pumpkins?
Where are we going?
To Andrews.
Why are we going?
Your birthday! Woo!
Birthday man! You don't just have... Hey.
Oh, sorry.
When you're Sagittarius, come here. You don't just have a birthday, you have a birthday month. The whole of December. Christmas, good, important, birthday month.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And you.
Oh yeah, what have you got in your hand? A gift. Show the world the gift. And explain what it is.
Wee bauble with a Highland cow. For a special someone that's not you.
Special someone that is my mum, because she is a very special woman. And we just had a lovely lunch, didn't we? Yeah. We went to Blackhorn, which was really nice, in St Andrews, and we are just doing the laid brace. And I forgot my toothbrush, so we'll go and get a toothbrush on the way back. Not good. Smelly breath, smelly teeth. And then we are checking into the old course. Hee. Spa time. Sleepy time. I think we've timed everything really well, you know.
Yeah, we have.
Because I think the sun's about to go down, so what more would...
I feel like it's like already coming down now.
Yeah, in 8 minutes. Oh, look at the lights. So just... Nice. Two, three, five. We got upgraded! Yay! We've got some bits here. We've got an espresso machine. I wonder actually if they have decaf.
This is a...
Okay, so put our break. Oh, what?
That is so cute.
To our pad. So you come in here. Look! How cute!
I know, it's so sweet.
Also,
235.
3 is my angel number and 5 is Molly's angel number. Okay, and we've got flowers. Obviously, Molly organised this. Flowers and a little card. And here, complimentary glass of champagne and freshly made canopies. What? And then look at this. On the house, you get all these things. Oh, but that is unreal. Okay, so that's that. And then we come round. This is our luxurious bed. And that's just a wee thing. I'll take you into our bathroom. Woohoo! Come in here. And you've got the dressing gowns and slippers, which I will be putting right on. And TV. Woo! If not, a non-alcoholic fizzy wine's perfect, or a Diet Coke. So whichever option. Yeah, that would be great, thanks. Yeah, if you just call me back, please. Now's perfect, yeah. Yeah, we're just quite dehydrated. Sorry, I didn't realise it was the same number. It was 2 different things. Anyway. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye. This is my drink, non-alcoholic. My drink cocktail. Moll's has got a champagne, and then we've got some canopies. Very fancy. And so this is it here. Strawberry sour, apple cranberry lime, strawberry puree, sugar, egg white. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay!
Happy
Yay!
I think you just sign in and then...
After hours.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful inside. Wow. Oh, sorry. Wow. So today is my birthday and we've come out a walk this morning just to the beach in St Andrews before we have our breakfast, and so she's booked the table. She's gone, don't worry, I've reserved the table. I've got it. Okay, clever. Stop! And you can't stop! Oh no! Shake it, baby! Shake it, baby! We are doing the cliff walk in Ely and we're a bit out of breath. Well, I am anyway. And we are going to go to the Shipping afterwards for a drink and then maybe Crail to look at the pottery if it's still open. If not, we'll miss it. And then we're going to Anstruther for dinner for my birthday chippy. But I think we're going to share one because we've eaten so much and I'm feeling a bit bagged up. So yeah, but having the most amazing day in the world. Best birthday ever. Best birthday ever with my best friend ever. Yeah.
A wee dog.
Oh, that's such a cute
doggy,
dog.
he loves me.
Oh, he does like you. Hey.
Bye doggy.
Bye doggy. So, been the most beautiful day.
We'll show you the sunset shortly because it is a good one.
Stunning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then driving home and back to reality. Did I vlog the cookies last night?
I don't think you
No,
did.
I mean, quick story. Molly ordered milk and cookies to the room, and she called up and basically they said it will take half an hour because they need to make them fresh, and this was at 11:15 at night. And
So we were like, yeah, that's
so
fine.
we're like, absolutely. And she was like, okay, well, it'll be free because it'll take half an hour to make. And we were like, okay. Anyway, they were the most amazing cookies I've ever had. There was white chocolate ones and milk chocolate ones, and our meal was amazing. I didn't vlog any of that because we were just in the moment, but we had cod, venison, truffle fries, which you thought were the best truffle fries you've ever had
In the world.
in the world, and we had hot honey broccoli, but we ate in the hotel, which I'm so glad about because the weather was awful last night, but it felt really cozy. And we went to the spa yesterday, which was also amazing, but I didn't take any videos there, but I'll
No.
put in some pictures. But yeah, oh wow,
It's
let
a
me show you.
nudist spa.
Oh wait, can you not see the sun? Gosh, that is absolutely beautiful. I feel like we're in South Africa. Wow. I don't think the video's doing it justice. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's quite close. I'm going to show you the other side in a second. Wow. So, I know I said that I'd show you the other side, which I've just done. However, I forgot to record. And then there's one of the boys in the boots. Oh. Woo. There's... I just got up here and turned. Thanks, Nala. I feel very spoiled. 2 cakes, 4 bouquets of flowers, well, 3 and a gorgeous orchid, and then
30 for me to be low key.
yeah, I feel like I don't think I can top this, to be honest. So maybe I'll count this as my 30th.
No, not allowed.
Okay. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. And how stunning are these flowers? And Mum made me this cake. I'm so overwhelmed. In the best possible way. So, I am currently just watching the P. Diddy documentary. I mean, to be fair, I'm only actually on the first episode, so it's just kind of contextualising things. But that's not why I'm on here. Well, actually, I want to show you my tree. So, oh, it looks so pretty. I've added my new baubles. I got this Coco Chanel bauble for my Aunt Michelle. And then these are my ones I got from my mum. Where's the other? There. And I think there's another one somewhere. But anyway, and also, oh, there's another one. I got this angel down here from my brother's girlfriend, which is lovely. Wait, I actually meant to turn it on. Oh, for goodness sake. She takes a while to warm up, but she's so cute. So she'll be there. And then she got me another one. I can't remember where I put everything. Oh, so cute. I love it. The reason I came on actually is to show you all my flowers. Excuse my pens. I feel so spoiled. I've got 1, 2, 3, you can obviously count. And I also have these ones from Moz. I was in Amsterdam for a friend's 30th, which was fantastic. So much so I didn't actually record anything. It didn't actually feel appropriate to film. I think it would have been a bit kind of weird. And I think because we were so busy, I just actually never thought about filming. And it was with a great group of people, a few of my uni friends, and then a lot of Molly's uni friends, but it was really lovely. I had such a great time, and I think I think it was probably really good that I didn't feel the need to film because I was so present. But yeah, I am feeling. Oh, this is not a good look. I've got a hot water bottle under here. I'm feeling quite run down. Molly was ill before we left, and I definitely think I've got some bugs. I could feel. I basically think I have tonsillitis. I don't think I know. I can feel it in myself. But I've done everything I possibly can to try and help myself. But today it's all kind of caught up on me. But yeah, so I'm just taking today easy because we're going to London on Friday. Today's Tuesday. So yeah, the next couple of days I've got various bits and bobs on, but I'm just taking right now easy. But what was kind of crazy or a bit of a miracle was I think I mentioned before I went to St Andrews, I missed a session of phototherapy. I'll try and make this really quick. I go to phototherapy on a Tuesday and a Thursday. And I missed the Tuesday session because it was my birthday. And I was actually really apprehensive about that because I do have OCD, and I think I was just kind of freaked out that how would my skin react missing a session and then going back. So I went back on Thursday and we flew to Amsterdam on Friday. So I was also really scared that my skin really flared up after having missed a session. Anyway, crazy because I had this session, and after every session up until Thursday, my skin has been reacting. But on Thursday, my skin, I'm also scared about talking too soon because things have been going so well, touch wood. But I missed, so I didn't have any reaction on Thursday, which is so weird and absolutely amazing. Like, this is the best my skin has been naturally all year. Like, I've got a tiny, I also look exhausted, but that's an aside. I've got like a tiny wee bit here, which is like so, I'm not complaining about that at all. Like, but for me, it's really a miracle because I was really apprehensive about it being bad in Amsterdam, and I was absolutely fine. My skin has genuinely never been so calm, and I was, in hot temperatures, cold temperatures, and it was fluctuating so much. And I was eating gluten the whole weekend, and I wore makeup. Like, I had such a lack of sleep. I really pushed it. And I don't know if this is maybe a hypothesis, if, when your body's fighting another area that's inflamed, so my tonsillitis, then all the attention goes to there. So then this is kind of secondary at the moment. I'm hoping not. However, I could not have been happier. Like, genuinely, it felt like a miracle. I might not seem particularly enthused right now, but I think that's just because I'm feeling quite low energy. But yeah, that was really incredible, and I had such an amazing time. And yeah, I think that's really all my updates. I will update you. I'll maybe take some footage in London. It's another 30th, and also the Marty Supreme. It's another 30th and the Marty Supreme. if you can't tell, I'm a fan, although I haven't even seen the movie. Pop-up is going to be in London, and I'd love to go. That's not the main reason that I'd like to go, but because I was already going to be there, it's a good excuse to also go. However, I wouldn't queue for over an hour. However, I think it's going to be manic, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but that's all for me, and if I think of anything else, I'll jump back on. Peace.
I want to give a couple of updates. The first being I have booked my train to London, so that'll be good. Today is Wednesday and I'm going on Friday until Monday, which will be nice. My dad's got a flat there, so I'll stay there, which will be good to save a bit of money, and we shall see if I manage to get a space inside the Marty Supreme pop-up, but we'll just wait and see. And also I'm feeling very run down, so let's actually see whether or not I make it on Friday. But this flu that's going around, I've definitely got some wee bits. I think just the past couple of weeks have been pretty full on with St Andrews for my birthday, then Amsterdam, now London, and then just kind of madness in between, lots of chopping and changing. But yeah, so we'll see. I didn't vlog a thing in London. It was so busy, as in not only was I really busy, but also just it was manic. And I kind of forgot, it makes sense because it really is not the weekend, 2 weekends before Christmas. So I know a lot of people will leave their shopping till the weekend before. However, I also suppose a lot of people get it done 2 weeks prior to not leave it last minute. But anyway, that being said, there was too much going on. So Friday night, but I had such a lovely time. Friday night I got there, just ordered in food. Saturday I went to the Marty Supreme pop-up, which was insane. Queued for 4.5 hours. Pretty much everything was sold out. There was a couple of things that I liked, but I wasn't, really struck on. Met lovely people, so I was chatting to them in the queue for 4.5 hours. I put a limit on an hour that I would queue, but obviously as soon as you've got the momentum, it was a beautiful day. So anyway, all that being said, I was talking to the woman for so long, the sales assistant at the front of the queue, for so long that it just so happened that I ended up meeting Timothée Chalamet, because he came out of the door that was right beside me. So it was really exciting, and he was there for about 10 seconds. And had I not, asked those questions or been, give or take 10 seconds either side, I wouldn't have been in that position. So that was really exciting, and we shook hands, and it was really nice. Well, as nice as you can be in 10 seconds, but it was just really good energy, and so that was good. Then just went around Soho. I had a party, a 30th on Saturday evening, which was lovely. Then Sunday, I just did a lot of walking, and then met up with Molly later in the day, and we went to Electric Cinema to see Ella McKay, yeah, which was quite good. Not Oscar-worthy, but I suppose not every movie needs to be. And then we went to Alley Cat's for pizza, which was amazing. One of the best pizzas I've ever had, and I understand the hype. And we got meatballs, a salad, and olives. So if you're in London, I would highly recommend. And we had a gluten-free base, and it was so good. You would have never known. And then Monday, and then we just went back home. And then Monday, we just got ready, to be honest, and then left because my train was at 1. Molly's flight was at 1. So we're just kind of organising, and got a coffee, which was also beautiful, from Urban Baristas, which is the Australian chain around London. But yeah, it was such an amazing trip. I'll show you. Yeah, so this is that was Sunday, 30,000, and then 19,000 on Saturday, but my phone kept dying on Saturday, so I definitely did more. But yeah, it was so nice, and I'm looking forward now, though, to just being in one place. December's been quite a busy month, even though we're only halfway through, between my birthday, Amsterdam, London, and now back for the rest of the year, which is exciting. I also, because my skin's been calm, touch wood, it's made life so much easier, and I've felt so much more full of energy, albeit I've not felt 100% because of this flu that's going around. I just felt so good, and life's just felt really quite straightforward, and it's easier to have a sense of hope and be excited about the future, whereas for a long time I've been really quite daunted. But yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't film anything in London. I mean, there was too much going on, and I think I don't really want to be... I think you're a bit of a target as well when you have a camera out filming. Not that I was in dodgy areas at all, but I was in like centre of London, and you're just such a target if you're walking around filming. And so yeah, I did say that I was going to, but it just didn't. None of it kind of felt right, and there was just too much going on and too much stimulus that I think actually would have been a bit unpleasant. So yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. Today I'm just, went to phototherapy, went to Chalamet, which is the place that I get my film developed. So I'm looking forward to seeing my photos because I took some of Timothée, and I'm really intrigued to see how they've turned out. I'm a bit apprehensive because I only had like two or three shots of film left. So, yeah, and then just admin-y stuff. I've got to kind of just recalibrate myself, look at job stuff, and I'm going to my auntie's Christmas choir this evening, which will be lovely. I think that always kind of puts you in a Christmassy mood, being in a church, and I always go to Christingle, which is a service which is kind of for kids, at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. So yeah, anyway, I've got an exciting couple of weeks, just like a lot of social things, which is really nice because I have been really deprived of socialising for so long. So I feel like I'm getting myself back. So my main goal for this year was to heal and to look after myself. And I am ending the year having achieved that, touch wood. So I feel so grateful. And it's kind of crazy because it's only been within the past couple of weeks that things have turned a corner. Up until maybe 2 weeks ago, phototherapy, I was struggling with phototherapy. I was having quite bad reactions, which is kind of natural, and they all do say it gets worse before it gets better, but there's no guarantee that you will get better. So yeah, I'm feeling really grateful. And yeah, I'm now really ready for next year, and I feel really motivated and driven and just excited to see what happens, rather than sort of anxiety and dread and worry and all the other sort of negative feelings that I've had for such a long time. I feel such a great sense of hope. So anyway, I'm rambling now, and hopefully there's some more content of me out and about actually doing things rather than me just talking to the camera, which could be quite boring. So I apologise about that. But yeah, I hope that things are well with you. It always seems quite funny. You know, I make these videos and these vlogs, but I can't really imagine people watching them. So it is funny that you're actually talking to someone and not just sharing your internal thoughts. Anyway, this is too long, and I am going to get on with my bits now. Hello. I have just quickly jumped on. To be honest, I don't actually have a huge amount to say. I am just out my walk. Today is Friday, so I'm looking forward to the weekend, and it's the 20th of December, so Christmas is fast approaching, which is exciting. I've kind of organised everything. I've got a few things just to sort of tie up, but I'm pretty much sorted, which is good. And yeah, kind of only my updates are phototherapy. Touchwood, phototherapy is going well, which has kind of allowed me to be quite social, for me anyway, for the past few weeks. It looks like it's a really nice day today, but it is pissing it down. But yeah, what else have I kind of got to say? I was really chuffed with the film pictures I took of Timothée Chalamet and how they turned out, so I will link you to my Instagram so you can check them out. But yeah, I'm really chuffed. And a photographer who I really like, Henry Goodfellow, I sent them to him and he responded saying mega, so that's fun. And yeah, I don't really know. I've got a nice weekend ahead. Molly and I are going for brunch to the Ivy on Saturday, so tomorrow, so that'll be nice. We've kind of just started to do this on the run up to Christmas, which is exciting. And Sunday we are going to go out for a meal and then we're going to karaoke. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just being now in one place for the next 2 weeks, which is kind of crazy that there's only 2 weeks left of the year. But feeling very positive and just looking forward to what is to come, to be honest. I'm really excited about 2026 and I'm trying to think what I've got coming up. Yeah, just a meal, karaoke, another meal for Molly's mum's birthday, and I go to Christingle, which is a service then on Christmas Eve at 5 p.m, and then we get a chippy, which is a very traditional thing that we do, and then Christmas, and then most importantly Marty's Supreme Boxing Day. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then this year Molly and I are just going to, oh bear with, I'm going to take a picture. This year Molly and I are just going to spend Hogmanay at home and do some reflections of the year, and then sort of set goals and things that we'd like to achieve and places that we'd like to go in 2026. And then what are we doing? And we'll get Chinese. It's so funny. I told my mum this and she just burst out laughing. She said, what are you doing for Hogmanay? And I said, reflecting. But she thought I was completely joking, but I love doing it. I love thinking about the year and thinking about all the things that I'm grateful for, all the challenges, all the good things. Yeah, just I'm very much looking forward to next year. I feel it in my bones, and I'm also very much looking forward to the next 2 weeks of just winding down, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all from me. If I think of anything, I'll jump back on, but yeah, peace, bye. Tell the moles.
Bring the vlogs back.
I've been rubbish, haven't I?
Molly is dusting, removing the dust from the house.
Where are we, moles?
We're at the Ivy.
And how's your experience? Come closer. Have you enjoyed it? Why? Stevie Wonder.
It's busy. It's sticky.
And where are we?
And I feel like it's a bit smelly.
And we're at the door.
So we move the bag.
We're at the door.
So we've been to the Ivy twice, 3 times, on Christmas Eve morning, and so Holly, whenever we do something more than twice, Holly says it's a tradition, so we've now been dragged back to the Ivy, and I will say it's maybe not the same vibe, but everyone's lovely.
Well, also, I'll tell you, it's because we've come on a Saturday morning, because we can't come on Christmas Eve because Molly's working. I also don't think you're going to be able to hear a thing because of this music. Scooby. What? Okay. Scooby pop 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 pop. And I didn't dress up. And basically the pancakes were amazing. And I got fresh fruit. Right, what is it, Moz? Oh, I did brush my hair, but I don't know what's going on here.
What are you doing?
Bill, please. Bill, please.
So it was nice. We just kind of sat beside the door, and it's a bit hectic. So we're kind of looking forward to leaving. But it's been fun. And I've been rubbish at vlogging, so bye.
What was it? Buying me presents, Smalls?
No, I'm not. This is for my mother.
I'm going to buy a wee thing. For me.
To me.
To me. From me. And we love you.
Wait, hold on, you're covering. I need to have a look at these.
Oh, sorry. So here we are in town. Molly's just met her celebrity crush. Myself. And we got our Margot voucher.
Yeah. Margot, Sebs, or Kapow.
Or there's 4, she said. Margot
says Kapow, Oxenfinch, and something else.
And something else. And it's a beautiful day, and that's all from us. Bye.
Bye.